So hey, what's up guys, Box here, and welcome back to the 6th episode of our not MotoGP, of our F1 2019 modded career mode series, and we are here for the crown jewel. It is Monaco, so it's going to be a tough race. We've done qualifying, so we'll get into that in a minute, but taking a look at the standings firstly, you can see we're in 7th place, our teammate is in 10th, he's slowly climbing up to us, and we've managed to get this Racing Point team will force India into 4th place in the constructor standing, so that is really good. We take a look at our season results so far. We got 5th, 7th, 5th, 9th and 8th, so not finished outside the points yet. Stroll did have a DNF in the second round, but he's slowly improving. I mean, look at that, Azerbaijan. He got 6th place. That is really good for him. But currently, Sebastian Vettel leads the way. He has 3 wins. Hamilton in second with 2 wins. So it's quite a nice little field going on at the minute. So let's take a look at our R&D. So just so we can see where we are in terms of engine performance, we're pretty much near the top, which is good. Aero is a massive struggle for us at the minute, and we really need to improve on that. The chassis is okay, so aero is what I'm piling all of our resource points into at the minute. So I wonder if we can get another upgrade on. No, I haven't got enough for these big upgrades. We need to do the big upgrades rather than the minor ones, so we can do that. You really do notice the front, just the turning, it just isn't there. The grip isn't there. It's very difficult. Let's get into the race then, and just before the race we'll talk a little bit about qualifying. Right then, qualifying we did, and I've not shown it in this video. I might start showing qualifying. Let me know if you want to see it down below in the comments. But basically we qualified in P10 as you can see, and our teammate in P11 right behind us. We out-qualified him by about half a tenth of a second, so it was really close with our teammate. We are very similar performance. The cars very similar, well, pretty much the same. The cars are, it's all down to setup and the driver, and we are so close, and it's so fun trying to race against him. So let's see what we could do. He's going to be on the inside, but he's going to be behind us, so if he gets a good launch, which he usually does compared to us, right then, let's watch out for the wheel spin off the line. We always get horrible starts, but it's going to be even worse here at Monaco where we need it the most. Look at that! My god, that Toro Rosso or whoever it is, there's lots of contact behind. My god, we're being squeezed. That Sauber of Kimi Raikkonen, very aggressive off of the start. We're going side by side with our teammate. Oh my god, this is scary. But that start, oh my god, Stroll completely cuts us off. He doesn't want us to get through. Aggressive with the defending there, but my god, the Sauber of Kimi Raikkonen, he was so aggressive at the start. I've gone deep there down the inside of our teammate, but I'll take it, and we are through the first sector. Very scary indeed. We've got to check the car for damage. I don't think we have. It hasn't popped up. No front wing damage. Just a very big scare. And I've got to watch out for the gearbox wear, and we might have to look to change some engine components after this Grand Prix. Should be okay for another race on them, because it's not that demanding on the power unit. So right, we've got to try get ourselves in a bit of a rhythm now around Monaco. It's all about rhythm. We're currently outside the points. We're in P12, and that was a horrendous corner cut. I've had to slow down a little bit there. My god. Right, Kimi Raikkonen into the pits. He must have a bit of damage, so he's gifted us 11th place, and we've got a massive gap up to Grosjean now up ahead. So I wonder if we're going to be able to close him down. Just being a bit cautious, trying to find the rhythm, find our braking points. We've got Kvyat behind us, but he's holding everyone up, so maybe he's got a bit of damage. Our teammate's not behind us anymore, so I think Stroll's had to come into the pits. He's probably got a bit of damage from that start of Kimi Raikkonen, and someone just clipped our rear. And we went round, but there was someone by the side of us, so it stopped us from spinning round. So 4.2 is the gap up to Grosjean. Let's see if we can start to work on closing it down. Look at this, we've been caught by Kvyat behind. We've had really cautious sector through here, really not enjoying this Grand Prix, really struggling with the rear. We really lit them up at the start of this Grand Prix, and it's costing us, so we might have to come in for that early pit stop as we run deep at the bottom of the hill there. Just can't get it to work round here at Monaco. We're being told to change the strategy, and look at the rear there. What happened there? What is going on behind us? Let's take a replay of that. Did we make contact? Well, I didn't really know what was going on. I was trying to hear what the engineer was saying. I'm trying to find the TV replay camera. Right. Right, let's take a look then. Did we just lose the rear? Yep, we just lost the rear. What on earth is going on with this Force India car? I've got no idea. I'm coming in for the pits. I don't care. The rear is just not working for us. Look at it. It's just lighting up every time. And I have no idea why. 30% tyre wear. Quite a lot, really. Right. Coming in for the pits. We really lit them up. Look how hot they are there. Temperature. Wonder what's caused that. Gonna have to go a little bit careful then. Turn the mixture down. Got plenty of ERS, so we've had to pit earlier than expected. I mean, we were probably expected to pit probably lap 5. But we're right ahead of our teammates still, so that's good news for us. So I wonder if we could go right to the end now. On these ultra soft tyres, we'll have to wait and see. But I was expecting to struggle around here. I mean, it's all about downforce, and we haven't got a lot of it, to be honest. This is going to be a real tough race. Look how deep we are there. We're just struggling so much for downforce and grip. Oh, God, I don't think I can make this car go any quicker. Look how deep we've gone there. Little mistake. Not working for us around here at Monaco. In the past, we've been at teams like McLaren, so you get a lot of downforce. So tracks like this, the car really works. But this is the first time I felt like I'm in a bit of a dog of a car, really. Just understeering like crazy. But if we can beat our teammate, I will take that. So, oh, it looks like we might struggle to get some points. But who knows? It's Monaco around here. You never know what's going to happen. Look at this. Stroll all over the back of us. What are we going to be able to do through the tunnel? Gotta watch out for him coming up our inside. Braking late as possible. Oh my God! He's up. Car decided to stick his nose up the inside. I want to take a replay of that. I wasn't expecting him. Really wasn't expecting him to do that. I mean, I thought he'd go for the overtake, but I wasn't expecting to see him come up the inside like that, man. That is crazy. He should have just backed out of that one. I mean, I left him... Look, I left him room. It wasn't like I was going tight. I went as wide as probably I could. I had to even cut the corner a little bit to try and avoid him, but just not a lot we could have done about that. Really not a lot. Take a look from his point of view. Then he comes up the inside. Oh, you see, he does turn into the wall early. Not a lot we could have done. The team won't be happy with that one, but contact with the two Force Indias. Right, then we had a few people in the pits. We rejoin back into 11th place, so where we left it when we pitted. But the gap to Ricciardo looks to have increased massively. Like, where is Ricciardo? Where is he on track? Can't really see. This could be our first non-points finish, but all it takes is one of those guys to DNF up ahead, and that's them out of it. And I think we've got a mechanical issue. We just got a warning. Oh, temperature. Our tyres seem to be overheating again, and I'm not sure why. We can try let them cool down. Try let them cool down around here, but I'm not sure why we're struggling with tyre temperatures. Maybe it's just a characteristic of this car around here, but they are really hot. And we're losing time. You can see, look, the Toro Rosso right on the back of us. Come on, turn in. Car just doesn't want to turn in. There goes the rear. We're having to really hold on. So looks like we've got some sort of... I can't tell if it's an issue or the car or what. I mean, I've driven around Monaco before on this game, and I've never had this problem before. So it's a strange one. I mean, the gearbox is a little warm, but... no problems with the gearbox, but we're losing time. 1:19 lap time, and the rear. Wow, and Albon's through. We're being pushed up the hill. Who's that on our outside? It's Kimi Raikkonen, and again, we are round. And that, there we go. And we're going to get out of this, Giovinazzi. Oh. When you get stuck at the top of the hill like that, what are you meant to do? Let's take a replay. I mean, I tried to sit there and then I thought it was clear, so I tried to go. I was trying to get out the way, and it's just What are you meant to do? Let's take a replay of that camera. Let's see if we can find Giovinazzi. On board with Giovinazzi, then he's fallen victim to us parked and beached in the middle of the track, not able to go anywhere, riding on board. Oh, just not, he wasn't expecting us. I wasn't expecting him. And unfortunately, that is our Monaco Grand Prix over. Retire from the session. A disaster of a race, a disaster of an episode. And I mean, we weren't on for any points, but I mean, I don't want to DNF. The team won't be happy with that. We're showing our first sort of mistakes of the season. Right, as you can see, Pierre Gasly took his first win for Red Bull. He took the first win for him and Red Bull. Red Bull won 2 round here. You wouldn't expect anything else, really. Then it was the Ferraris, followed then by a lone Lewis Hamilton and his teammate all the way down in P10. The Renaults did pretty well, and the McLaren of Carlos Sainz did pretty well as well. And then you'll see we finished probably dead last. 19th. 2 DNFs, Giovinazzi, and then myself. So that was that little collision there. I'm surprised you didn't get. I suppose it's a racing incident. Can't really get reprimanded for, like, I mean, we tried to move out the way. It's just one of those. It's just Monaco. It's just Monaco. Lance Stroll finished in, well, the last car to finish. So really poor weekend for Force India. It can only get better from here, but let's take a look at the standings now. You can see we're still in 7th. We haven't dropped. Romain Grosjean gained on us a bit, but he hasn't overtaken us. Stroll dropped down. We're still in 4th in the constructors, so that's pretty good. We've got Haas just 4 points behind us, so we've got to get a wiggle on. There's always next time, so make sure you do tune in. We'll be heading out to Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix, a very exciting track for us because it's power unit, straight line speed, which is what the Force India is all about. So make sure you do tune in next time, and we will see you in the next one.